Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Um, so, here's the plan live that we were talking about for the last few days. Um, I think this is a more suitable slot than the Sunday nights. I think this is the time that we're going to stay in from now on, going forward. We'll do a slot every night, every Saturday, a scheduled live where we talk about a lot of the gardening things that we're up to, and then I'll do some random lives through the week at random times. I'll just pick them and do them. I won't schedule those. I'll just do them as and when. And we'll use those to mingle and greet and stuff. Hey, Prevolutions here. How are you doing? The first one to arrive. I thought I was going to be on my own for a bit then. Homestead in the Highlands here. Cheryl, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. See, I was getting a bit worried thinking I'm going to be on my own. Well, so we got someone else has turned up. We've got Preval. I- I'm all right. I'm all right. I had a bit of a lazy day today, so we've been inside all day. Um, it's been pouring down with rain, really fat, big fat rain. So it's just been coming down like that, um, and heavy, heavy winds. Really heavy winds. So much so that one of my drain pipes has been blown off. We've got Kelly in the house. How are you doing, Kelly? You all right? So Kelly from my UK homesteads here. So this is my team spanner turning up. Cheryl, you've had a lot of snow. Yeah, we've had. That's really. How much snow have you had? See, I'm in a different room today as well. Um, yeah, we've had. Benny L's here. How are you doing, mate? Okay, we've had someone leave and someone join. Awesome. How are you doing, Benny? Music's here. Hi, how are you doing? So we've still got three people here. That's brilliant. 4 inches in 6 hours, then it's settled. Wow. See, we've hardly had any snow this year. We got a little bit of hail and stuff last weekend, but hardly any snow at all. Philip's here. Sorry, yeah, Carl. Sorry, I had to get that one in, mate. How are you doing, mate? You okay? मेरा नाम Carl. It can still snow in April. Yeah, yeah, definitely it can. I'm hoping it doesn't. I hope it's not as bad as last year. Um, Life of Riado's here. How are you doing? You should see his channels. He's eating he was eating Carolina Reaper chocolate bars a few weeks ago. Yeah, my coriander have germinated. I was in the greenhouse yesterday, and I did a live from there. And the coriander, I showed her the coriander. They're just about starting to develop the first true leaves. So they're just about starting, but they're not all there yet. I need someone to grow me a super hot chili. I'm on it, mate. I'm on it. I've got quite a few chilies growing. But my sad to say so far, my Carolina Reapers haven't germinated, but the others have. The others are up. So my Scotch bonnets are up. My cayenne peppers are up. Some of my homegrown peppers are up. Something called Basket of Fury as well. That's up. So we'll see what that turns up. he's gonna go. He's gonna go muttly giggly in a minute. Well, if you set me off, then that's what's going to happen, isn't it? See, your chili plants are huge. Mine aren't. Mine are only about the size of your finger. Going to pull some overwinter carrots tomorrow. I've got nothing left in the garden. That's awesome. If you've still got carrots growing, Carl. See, I got his name right this time. Some of mine are over a foot tall. Wow. Have you had them on heat, or have you just left them unheated? Because mine are about 4 inches tall, and that's about it. Yeah, music. There are a lot of people doing lives tonight. Um, there's a couple of people that I know who were supposed to uh, pop in here, but I see they're live as well. Not to worry. We'll make well. Um, we'll just enjoy the night as it is. So, just us. It's going to be a little bit more cozy, I guess. Um, Saturday nights are the night for everyone. Clearly, yeah, yeah. It's so I think I was thinking about this earlier because Sunday gets a little bit late because last week we were on. I think we went on till about 11:15, um, and it got a little bit late to get up again in the morning for the day after. So that's why I moved it to Saturday, so it's going to be a little bit easier. So it doesn't matter how late we finish and stuff. But I'm guessing if everyone's going live on a Saturday, then we're gonna miss quite a bit. But not to worry. Let's see how this works out today, and then we'll move on from there. Um, who else has turned up? ASAP Fishing's here. How are you doing, mate? You all right? Guys, if you haven't hit the like already, please hit the like. Please smash that like. Dan Organic Food Forest here. How are you doing, mate? You okay? Um, ASAP Fishing saying he's new here, so everyone say hello to everyone. Not everyone say hello to everyone. Everyone say hello to ASAP Fishing. Show him how we do it. Chris is here. Yes. How are you doing? See, we had a bit of confusion, a bit of confusion earlier, didn't we, Chris? Chris was apologising for not making my live, and I was like, I haven't done it yet. So we'll see. It's one of those things. Uh, who else is here? We've got 11 people. We're not doing bad. We're not doing bad. 11 people, 8 likes. Whoever hasn't, would you mind just smashing that like, please? I'm in a different room today because the kids are still downstairs having pizza. So I've come up to the attic and I'm hiding out up here so I don't get disturbed. But I'm missing out on pizza. But I've got you guys. How's Mrs. Monty? She's all right. Oh, it's been a tough week this week because all the kids have been quite ill this week. They've all had the flu. So Tayyib got it first, and then Khadija got it after him, and then the baby's got it, and they've they've all just been passing it on to each other. So they've all just been quite, you know, grumpy and miserable for the last week. I'm lucky enough not to have had it yet, so fingers crossed I don't get it. Joy's in the house. Hi, Joy. How are you doing? It's always a pleasure to have Joy turn up because she's just awesome. Green tea will help fight the flu. Excuse me. Green tea will help fight the flu. That's a good idea. That I didn't know that. I didn't know that because when we get a flu, we use a lot of ginger um, and honey, and that's normally quite good. I'm happy it's sunshine here. HRU. Mehrab is here. Wa alaikum assalam. How are you doing? Shannon's here. How are you doing? Shannon, I'm missing out on pizza. Have I tried Bovril? No, I haven't. No, I haven't, mate. Does that help? Ginger with green tea. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Okay. I've got loads of green tea, but I just didn't know it was good for flu, so we'll try that. Yeah, I'm missing out on pizza. The kids and everyone are having pizza downstairs, and I'm upstairs talking to you guys. We'll have to pop over your site after live. Love ASAP fishing. Awesome. Mingle, mingle, mingle. Capulus Comedies here. Hi, how are you doing? Short Fries here. How are you doing? Oh, we're doing all right. We've got 15 people here. That's awesome, that. Considering some of the big guns are going live, we're not doing bad. We're not doing bad at all. 15 people, 11 likes. If you haven't hit that like, guys, if you wouldn't mind just smashing that like for me, please. Nice. That'd be nice. Let's try and get to 50 likes if we can. I wanted to have a little bit of a chit chat because I got a tag from Sugar Creek Homestead, Tennessee, um, and they what I'm looking forward to growing this year. All the big guns are here, Monty. Carl, if we've got you here, then that's it. We don't need anyone else, mate. Who else have we got? Mehras Shams. Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum assalam. How are you doing? There's a few new channels here, guys, that you might not have seen before. So say hello to each other. Smash that like for me, guys. We've got 16 people in the house, 12 likes. I seem to be doing something wrong on these live streams, because every time I do a live, I seem to lose quite a few people. You're doing good. How are you? I'm doing really good. Having a bit of a lazy day. Didn't go outside today because it was just pouring down with rain. And so windy, my drain pipe's been blown off. So that's not good. 116 watching. 116 watching what? You need to check Shannon out. And you need to get her talking about food. Because she's a bit of a foodie like me, I think. Okay, so Patricia might try and make it later on. Hey, we've got someone else turned up. Where have you gone? Ballyhay Mail Order Nursery. That's another awesome channel. They've got loads of seeds and stuff there. Thanks for the mint and beans. Not a problem, mate. I hope the mint's doing all right. Have you started planting the beans yet? Did a video about anxiety and lost 5% of my subs. I watched a video about anxiety. I watched that. It was very moving. It was very moving. That's 5% of my subs. Just like one. Wow, that's bad. I don't get that. I don't get that. Beans are planted in a 40-litre pot. How big's a 40-litre pot? How big's a 40-litre pot? Is that like a bucket size? What you cooking? See, we started. Exactly, they're having pizza. They've got mincemeat pizza. They've got margarita pizza. They've got fried chicken. They've got chips, and I'm up here with my glass of Vimto. Who else is here? It's 40 litres. But how big is 40 litres? Is it that big? Or is it that big? No, I'm gonna chill up here. I'll have something afterwards. Uh, Lunnea's Corners here. How are you doing? I'm glad that you managed to come across and find us all here. We've got 13 people still here, 13 likes. Okay, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Somewhere in between that big and that big. Okay, I'm getting a knock at the door, so someone's coming. Come and join us. Say hello.
Hello.
Say hello.
Hello.
A bit louder than that. This is my little angel. What flowers am I growing? I've got lilies growing. We've got tulips. My wife's been and bought a load of seed packets for flowers. This is Khadija, everyone. Yeah, this is the real. Okay, are you gonna take over? Great. Look, they're looking at your pizza. They're watching your pizza. They want some. Look, yummy looking pizza angel. Guess what? Guess what? What, Kelly? So we've got. Look, you brought people back in. I hit a bit of a milestone. What have you hit? Go on, tell us. Tell us. You're building up the tension here. Are you sharing that pizza? Go on, offer it then. Come on, Kelly, share the news. I had over 1K views on a single video in just over a week. That's amazing. That's absolutely fantastic. Congratulations, that's brilliant. Well done. Really good news. That's fantastic. You got to tell us a secret of how you manage that, because that's hopefully that'll go viral for you, because I've never got anywhere near that sort of views on any one of my videos. That hopefully that'll go viral for you, and that'll bring you some. I should be building up your watch time really well. That's fun. Congratulations, absolutely amazing. Everyone, throw some fireworks and party poppers and stuff. That's just brilliant. It's her perfume. It's called Bovril.
Nobody's asking for a pizza.
No one's asking for your pizza. They were asking for your pizza.
Now they're not.
Life of Riado's back. How are you doing, mate? You okay? Oh, I'm going to have to find some food.
Yes, I don't
So-
because you're sorry to eat pizza.
That's fine. Really happy for you, Kelly. That's fantastic. There's some decent wording in the title, I think. March. Where's it gone? Okay. See, I'm a little bit shy because I'm videoing on my phone and I'm watching the chat on the computer, so there's a bit of a lag. Decent wording in the title, I think. March Perennial Allotment Tour 2019. Loads of buzzwords, I think. You've done fantastic. You've done an awesome job. You've done a brilliant job. You should be proud of yourself. Very proud. We're really happy for you. Brilliant. We're starting to get some fireworks in the house now. I know I'm having pizza for dinner now. DJ Vaping Remix. Yeah, just mix and mingle. Just mix and mingle with people. Show them love. They'll show you it back. Don't worry. There's plenty of good supporters here. She had 1,048 views. That's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. remember to hit the thumbs up. Yes, please hit that thumbs up. That's my bit of. That was supposed to be the script for today, but we'll see. We'll see if we get around to doing that. If only they're all subbed. That would have been good. Barrow Boy Woods is here. How are you doing?
Fireworks are coming.
I can't find the fireworks icon. Oh, it doesn't matter. Cheryl, that happens to me all the time. Whenever I'm looking for a emoji that I want, I can never find it. We've got 20 people in the house, 17 likes. Let's get that like number up a little bit, please, everyone. Here we go, giggles. There we go. See, he's got a boom, he's got a spinning star, a shooting star, lightning bolt, stars. Awesome.
What are them?
The closest I can find.
What are them emojis of?
They're fireworks. They're fireworks. Say congratulations to Kelly. Go on. Say congratulations. She's offering you pizza. That's brilliant. Really good. Really happy for you. How are you doing on your numbers, Kelly? We're getting loads of fireworks through now.
Why?
See, she said, I'll take pizza, I'm easily pleased. Lunia's Corner's saying she's really hungry now. Not bad, nearly at 500. How far away from 500? Let's see if we can bump that up a little bit. If anyone hasn't seen My UK Homestead, we're nearly at 500 over there, so let's see if we can get that number up a little bit. X Written in Blood is in the house. How are you doing, mate? See, X Written in Blood, an amazing live stream. See, we'll keep it clean, X, because I've got my daughter on my lap, so... Yeah, he runs an awesome live stream. He's absolutely fantastic. He's a brilliant one to try and support people. Yeah. X, we're trying to get Kelly to a 500. If you haven't got Kelly, then Kelly's My UK Homestead, for everyone who doesn't know. If we can try and bump her up a little bit, let's do it.
Why is that thing that I'm copying you?
Because we've got two, it's lagging a little bit. But UT33200's here. How are you doing? Super busy, just popped in to say hi. Thank you very much. I hope you smash that like for me, please. We've got 19 people in the house. X, you're always welcome. You know how I love your streams. I'm always there. Believe me when I say it's some of the most entertaining streams that you'll watch. And he really pushes the fact that we don't want dead support. We want real supporters. We want real, people who are going to actively watch, people who are going to actively support, people who are going to actively help each other. And that's what X is all about. He's an awesome guy. He's absolutely fantastic. Just checked, I'm at 474, 200 of those in the last 28 days.
Bye-bye.
That's fantastic, that, Kelly. I'm really happy for you. Let's see if we can get you to at least 480. If we can get you to at least 480, then I've done something, I think. Iray's saying I love your accent. Thank you very much. Patricia's here. How are you doing? I'm getting nearly all of my team spanner in now. I'm at 126 in 3 weeks. Fantastic. Keep talking to people here. They're brilliant supporters. They will say hello to you. They will make sure that they do get you.
Back.
You're back. Okay. Everyone sub Kelly. Yeah, everyone get Kelly because let's get her there. Let's see if we can push her up a little bit more. Patricia's got another amazing channel. Well, you're all really, you're all really cool channels in here. If turn up, Dave Fenwick. I think I saw him. Someone's saying hello to him. So if I've, how you doing, mate? I didn't see you pop in, but I've seen someone mention your name, so I'll just say hello. Who else is here? Farmal's here. Farmal Fanatics here. Boom, mate. If everyone doesn't know who Farmal is, that's a channel that will help you get. That's a channel that will move in. Farmal runs some crazy live streams. He ran a stream last night. He had over 111 people in at one point. Absolutely fantastic live streams. Really fast paced, really energetic, and the man he's still out there mingling. He's still out there pushing people up. He's doing some great work. Sam's allotment diaries here. Sam, how are you doing? This is why my live died down. Sam, were you sorry, mate? Sorry, mate. I didn't know you were live. Crisis is in here as well. Crankbait's another really cool channel. He's like the Energizer Bunny. He's like the Energizer Bunny. He's just full of energy. He's just pushing people, pushing. He's absolutely fantastic. He's a young YouTuber, and he's doing a lot of really good work. He's doing good. So we're at 27 likes. Thank you all for turning up. I really appreciate it. This is fantastic. Thank you. We're missing a few of my team spanner, but we're doing all right. Cassandra's live in Alba Crazy. How are you? That's a brilliant name, Alba Crazy. Guys, if you could smash. Espen's here. Norway's in the house. How are you doing, mate? How did you get on with your broken rolling pin?
Broken rolling pin? Someone said, how are you?
See, I told X Written in Blood that I was going live today. I spoke to him yesterday in his stream, and I told him that I'm going live, and he said, "Well, I'm definitely going to be there if you're going live, and I really appreciate you turning up." But who else is it? Well, if I haven't said hi to anyone, just comment so I can say hi to you, because I should say hi to you. We're all doing great, I think. We're all doing really good. How are you doing?
Firework.
BRB, have to get dressed. Okay. Okay.
Firework. Boom.
X is like you should watch X's live streams. He often does them topless. So this is awesome. 27 people here, and we're going strong. Half an hour in. Right. I felt bad sitting here in a towel. Like it's slightly inappropriate somehow. Oh, crazy. Oh, we've got... Oh, my auntie's here. Assalamu alaikum, Sassy. How are you?
Who are you talking to?
Do you know, there, that's your Sassy. That's your nanny.
Which one?
Do you know Hassan's mom?
Yeah.
See, every time we go live, we always end up with family in here. That's fantastic. See, My auntie, she makes some amazing cakes, absolutely fantastic cakes.
Even she made some. Um,
What does she make?
she like these cakes, and then she like had put these like stuff on top of it. Like,
What stuff on top of it?
I don't know what they are. They made they made that
She made it at Amma's cousin's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, she makes some stunning cakes. Sassy, you should do a channel, showing how you cook your cakes. That'd be amazing, People would definitely watch it.
And then they'll make the same thing.
We've got 30 people in the house, 26 likes. If you don't, if you haven't smashed that like, please smash that like.
There's 26 likes.
26 likes. Espen says, lol, you know it. Didn't yours kick you out of the kitchen?
Look, someone says,
Someone says what?
Someone said, Mum, I love cakes.
I think everyone loves cake. Zaki's got he's got the flu at the moment. They've all been ill this week.
I did.
Cheers, Carl, for stopping by. Our name right this time. Carl, thanks. I really appreciate you coming along. Thanks for the like. Thanks for everything.
I keep us
And I'll catch you soon.
Now there's 28
We've got chocolate gateau downstairs, and I haven't had my piece yet. Have I?
Is it the cake?
Is it the cake? Yeah.
I've had my piece.
So what's the young lady's favourite thing to grow? Okay. Khadi, what's your favourite thing to grow?
Flowers.
Flowers. Which flowers are your favourite? The pink ones.
Sunflowers.
Sunflowers. So she likes sunflowers best. Okay, yeah, so let's should we talk about some of these things that we were so yeah, Sugar Creek Homestead in Tennessee, they tagged me for this, and they tagged me for the 5 things that I'm looking forward to growing this year. Time for my cabbage roll. Sorry, I have to run. Glad to care. Enjoy your dinner, and we'll see you soon.
Somebody says, please just explain about the likes.
Please explain about the likes. I don't know what to.
Somebody said, I love sunflowers.
Sam's got giant sunflowers. Oh, I've got my own troll here. My wife's in the stream. She's she's trolling me from downstairs. You don't need a chocolate bar today. So that's my wife's in there. She's telling me I don't need chocolate. Khadija, what kind of plants have you grown so far?
Garlic.
We've planted garlic. Calm down. Calm down. Look, calm down. What's the matter? Stop it.
I'm not gonna comment. I know I'm not gonna comment.
Calm down. What's the matter?
Drawing is my favourite thing. Why don't you just...
Okay, now...
How could you just ask me?
So the live's gone a bit crazy. It's gone a bit crazy here now. They've had a bit too much chocolate. They've
I've never had a bit too chocolate.
You've not had a bit too much chocolate. Okay.
I've just had 2 wrappers of mini roll. Amma, you did a comment and said you don't need a chocolate bar today.
So
Calm down.
It's a chocolate cake.
So
Baba's Hassan's mum, she did a comment.
very naive when it comes to YouTube. Patricia, I'm a little bit like that as well. So just getting up to the. She's downstairs.
No, she's not. She's in the
Patricia,
dark.
YouTube knows what we like, what they. Espen's chasing trolls around the house. You see, my son, I think he thought I was a troll and tried to. Come here, say hello to everyone. Look, your nanny's here as well. Look, you know Hassan's there. Stop being so grumpy. Come on, you're okay. You're okay. Daddy wants to go to the beach.
Daddy wants to go to read.
Go and say hello to everyone.
Why was so
I have one child, that's enough for me. See, I've got three.
Why am I like fat?
Well, smile. Here, come here.
No.
Come here. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Yeah, you can sit on my knee. There you go. Just say hello to everyone. Say hello.
No.
No, okay. He's going to be a little bit grumpy for a bit, but he should be okay. Look, Kelly's saying my son has that hoodie too, and it's his favourite. You got, yeah. Nanny's here as well. Look, she's saying hi to you. How are you?
That's
You
not
know-
how you spell his name.
You're terrible. See, yeah, I've got three. This one's my eldest, and then it's
Oh,
this
this
one,
one's just oh so cute, furious.
and then the baby's downstairs. He's really grumpy at the moment. They've all had the flu, and they're all sort of recovering. So it's a bit crazy. Island Life Fishing's here. How are you doing, mate? I met Island Life Fishing last night. So that's a new channel to everyone. No one, I don't know if many of you will know him. If you don't, no, please. If you don't know Island Life Fishing, check him out. He's a new channel in here, so it should be something for everyone to check out. If you haven't hit that like, please hit that like on your way in.
No,
We're at 17 likes.
32.
We're at 17 likes and 17 people and 32 likes.
So it means there's 17 people watching.
What are you trying to do? Are you hitting the dislike? No, don't do
I'm gonna hit the light.
No,
I'm
don't-
gonna hit
No,
the
guys.
dislike.
I'm gonna have to.
Hit the dislike. Hit the dislike. Hit the like. Hit the dislike. Hit the dislike. I want to be the first.
Okay, stop it.
I want to dislike it. I want to dislike it. I did the
So,
likes. Now we have 35.
Until you Daddy go and get Daddy.
Dislike. Khadija, where is Daddy? Go get Daddy so I can see her alive. I want to dislike it. I want to. It says
Movies with kids and animals. Absolutely.
I want to dislike.
You can't control it, babe.
Dislike. Woo!
Right. Okay, guys, let's try and bring some order back to this stream because we're okay, Khadi, can you pick my glass up because you've dropped it? Give me a moment. I'll be back. Babe, come with me.
I'm staying here. No. To make this video even crazier.
It's already crazy enough because they want to.
The OMG. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe it. Okay, we've got two people who have disliked the video.
Why? It's just me. It's because Baya did it. No, they did it. Somebody must have liked her and like.
Okay, so we've got some buffering going on, guys.
What's
I don't know.
buffer?
Well, this.
What the heck's buffering? What kind of pizza was that? I was. And then I gave it her.
Both of you need to-
No, I don't.
Okay, you can't-
No!
Stop it.
I wanna go in now.
Come here. You're going to be here. You're going to come in. Come on. Just relax. You don't
Why
need to do
didn't you go get me?
Come on. You just need to calm.
Went
Wow.
upstairs. He did get-
Oh, this is crazy. Okay, so we had a.
Why didn't you get me to do the video?
Well, you can do you're live on. You're live on. All of these people are watching. Do you know that?
19 people are watching that.
There's 19 people watching that. So we've got 35 likes and 1 dislike. Okay.
36 like.
Okay, your mum's calling you.
No.
I would rather listen to Happy Kids than that cream than creaming kid make me chuckle.
Remember to hit the thumbs up and hug each other's channel.
For us to get dislikes, it's good to get for us to get.
See, now we got 0
Kids
likes.
getting look. When you're gonna say.
You get sent off if you're naughty. They talk to you. After the stream, they all locked in the attic.
Well, I'm already locked up in the attic. Well, I thought I'd lock myself up in the attic. Don't keep hitting the. Don't.
I must go, love. Have a wonderful day. Thank you all.
Liana's Corner, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching us. Thanks for being here with us. No, not Liana. It's not your cousin. So, the kids are. Okay, your mum's calling you. You guys need to get ready for bed. It's 9:15 now. Yeah, it's bedtime now. No joking now. Guys, bed. Come on.
Wait. I want to see what these guys are saying.
Look, we're buffering. Okay. Look, your mum's calling you. Go. Okay, get to bed. Go.
I want crisps and stuff like that.
You want crisps? I think you've had enough. I think you've had enough junk food for today. My daughter goes to bed at 7:30. We'll do a live in the garden when the weather gets better. We'll try and do one. Is it still buffering or? Life of Riyadh in the attic. Oh, that was intense. That was really intense. I was and I'm completely lost the plot. See, I thought it was just going to be a little photo bomb, but they sort of took over for a bit. Off to eat dinner. We'll leave you rolling. Thank you very much, mate. I really appreciate that. Ice cold waters here. Hi everyone. How are you? There's allotments here. I didn't see you come in. I'm sorry if I didn't see you come in. Hello. Is it? Someone's saying it's buffering. Okay. Patricia's saying it's buffering. Oh, is everyone else all right, or am I buffering quite bad? If it's buffering too much, then what I'll do is I'll go downstairs. Because I'm in the attic, it's a bit of a poor signal up here. Mine's not buffering anymore. Okay. On and off. Well, if it causes too much of a problem, what I'll do is I'll head downstairs, and it should be a better signal down there. What are you planning in a week? Well, shall I talk about what this video, the stream was supposed to be about? So the 5 things that I'm looking forward to growing this year. The first thing, Kelly's in on this competition, and it's growing gourds. So I did a video showing how I sow my gourds, and I'm looking forward to planting them because I want to grow a personal best. Brian's here. How are you doing, Brian? So we've got 13 people here. We're still doing all right. Well, I'm in Norway. Maybe the reason it's buffering. Espen, I don't know how the internet works and how you get the signals across. But yeah. The challenge is on with the gourds. Yeah, we'll see how you get on. I've got mine growing. A couple of them have died, but I expected that with it being because I planted them quite early. I'm going to be planting more this month. I think they should be all right. We're in some. rather than plant them straight into soil, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to chip the seeds first and see if I can get them to sprout before I plant them, and then hopefully that should get them off to a better start. I'm planting some of mine next week. Next week the weather's looking up, so it should be a good time to plant them. It should be a decent time to plant them. But I've got all kinds of gourds this year. I've got seeds saved from my seeds saved from my garden from last year, and then I've got some. They're called bottle gourds. There's a video that I did on how I planted them. So if you check that out, I'll explain exactly what kind of gourds they are, and I'll show you the seeds and stuff. Island life fishing's off. Is off. My lunch break is over. Got to get back to work. Have a good day, mate, and I'll see you soon again. Yeah, so I've got some dinosaur gourds growing this year as well. They're ones that I've never grown before, and I see what they turn out like. They're basically like a giant club. So I want to see what happens with them. Yeah, you did. You sent me some of those Dills Atlantic. I've got some of those Dills Atlantic from you, and I've got loads from because I bought them a couple of years ago as well. So I've got loads of them. I've got. They're actually here behind me. I'll bring them over to say hello. So they're my pumpkins. They're those giant pumpkins. Are they loofahs? No, loofahs are a different one. We're gonna grow. We haven't got any loofahs this year, but we've got some snake gourd as well that we're gonna try and grow. I've bitter gourds, or some people call it bitter melon. I've got some of them growing. We've got some of them started as well. Like cucumbers, I think. They all grow very similar because they're all part of the cucurbit family. So they all grow very similar. They all look very similar, but when they grow, they're a bit the loofah gourds. They're not as smooth. They're quite a rough skin. Anyone planted spuds yet? The plan was to plant them this week, but we've had such heavy rain and such heavy winds that I've not dared go out. I'm growing my butternuts different this year. I'm starting them off at home with the wife's permission. Always said I'd never do that. So I've grown butternuts a couple of times. First year I got a really nice plant and no squash. Last year we got two tiny squash. They must have been about 6-8 inches long, so they weren't massive. So I was a bit disappointed with them because the size of the plant and the amount of fruit that we got off it wasn't very good. Thoughts in I reckon 2 weeks time I'll plant mine. Are you still talking potatoes or gourds? The thing is, if the weather changes this week, it's forecast to start getting a bit warmer. So if it does get a bit warmer, then I'm going to get my spuds in. Nick's here. How are you doing? Not at all, mate. You don't need to apologise. Just pop in as and when you feel ready. That's all good. Anamora, how are you doing? My spuds are in. When did you get yours in, Rachel? So, Brian is saying if you grow your loofahs in the bath, then you only have to pick one when you want your back scrubbing. Nice. That's clever. Nick's allotment diary. You can sit in the corner for 5 minutes. Espen, you're putting him on the naughty step? Because I think my kids need to go on the naughty step for a bit. What other kind of gorges have I got? Ball Life's here. How are you doing, bro? You alright? Oh, we're picking back up in number. We've got 16 in the house, 38 likes. If we can hit those likes and get those likes up a little bit, it'd be awesome. Let's get up to 50 likes. Short fries it. Short fry, they're all right when they're quiet, and when like you just saw, they can be a handful. They can be a right handful. Um, I love people with green thumbs. Yeah, yeah. Just get everyone. Most of the guys who pop in here, they look. They are people with green thumbs. They get active. So Dan, we've just covered gourds, and the next one I had on my list. I've got aubergines. Last year we had a decent year with do you know the long, thin aubergines. So this year I've got four different types of aubergines going in. I've got a variety called Lista de Gandia, and they're like the purple and white ones. If only you could hear me hollering at my kids to go to bed. Yeah, everyone tries. We all try and wear the picture of calmness, but they can drive you crazy at times, can't they? See, in all that melee, they spilt my drink. So yeah, we've got the aubergines that I've got. So they just what Nick, they just took over. It was mayhem in here for a bit. Where are you from, brother? I'm in West Yorkshire in the UK. My ethnicity is Bangladeshi. So Carter's Eats here. That's another great channel. How are you doing? Yeah, we eat gourds. It's one of my favorite vegetables. It's something that I really like. There's in the subcontinent of India, it's a really staple vegetable. So it's a really important vegetable is are the gourds. So yeah, we carry on that tradition, and yeah, I love gourds. Brian's scooter upturned a week ago. How'd you manage that? How did you manage that, Brian? That sounds bad. So Espen's on his bed. Suddenly it smells chocolate cake. Turns out my son's baking. Oh, that's awesome. How old are your kids, Espen? Do you cook similar to eggplant? No, we don't, because eggplant gets eggplant gets soft really quickly. So you cook it similar to a zucchini. So if you treat it like a zucchini, then you should be all right. Dan Anderson's in the house. Nice to see you. Dan Anderson's an absolutely fantastic supporter. He's always popping in. He's always saying hello. He's always commenting and showing a lot of support to us. He's a great guy, really nice guy. You should check his channel out. He does a lot of music. He does a lot of that kind of stuff. So he's doing he's doing all right there as well. Um, Espen saying 27, 25, 22, 19. Espen, I didn't think you were old enough. I didn't think you were old enough. I thought you're I thought you were around my age. Um, so Dan's saying he's definitely gonna try it. Yeah, Dan, do you grow choo choo? What is choo choo called? There's another name. There's another name. Does anyone know the vegetable choo choo? It's about the size of your fist. It's green and it has quite a big stone in the middle. Um, it's a gourd family. Um, how old am I? I'm 37. Chayote, yeah. So it's like that. So if you cook, you can cook it very similar to that, and you can use it in a very similar way. Mine are 40 and 38. Espen's fiance is 34. Um, so Patricia, I'm around the same age as your second one. Um, I love my fellow Green Thumbs people. I love you all. I would help you all out. Awesome. Ball life, that's fantastic. There's plenty of people. Um, yeah, so aubergines, eggplants. So I've got the listed Gandia, the purple ones with the white stripes. I've got two of the black fat ones, I'll call them. Black Beauty and Moneymaker. They're two of the varieties. And another one called Italian Long Purple. Had a really good success with the Long Purple last year, so I want more of those this year. So Kelly says she's 21 plus postage and packaging. uh, Monty, I need to adopt you as my. Yeah, yeah, that's great. That's a brilliant compliment. I've got listed Gandia, Turkish Orange, Ivory and Black Beauty. Turkish Orange. Um, I grew Turkish aubergines last year. They look like little tomatoes, but they weren't very nice. They were really bitter. They were really bitter. They were in one of my early videos that I did. Life of Rihanna saying postage and packaging all that. White Casper aubergine. I looked at those. I looked at the white aubergines and I thought, yeah, they look really cool. They look really pretty. But I went for the purple and white ones instead because they're a bit more funky. So the other one, tomatoes. You know, for a long tomatoes, I don't know if it was the heat of last year that probably did it, but tomatoes were massive for me. Brilliant for me last year. We grew Sweet Million, I think they're called, like little cherry tomatoes. Can't grow choo choo. I can't train. Oh, Brian, Brian, those one-liners are brilliant. Absolutely classic one-liners. I'm sad we move in June, July. Can't plant nothing. Where are you moving to? Brian feels 1,000 years old. I know what I know that feeling. I know that feeling. See, today when it was raining, I was like, oh, I want to stay inside where it's warm. I don't want to go out in that rain. Uh, yeah, yes, been planting pots and you can take it with you. From east to the west coast. Does that make it warmer? Does that make it warmer for you? Or is all of Norway cold? The I was thinking that, I was thinking, do you know, when I was asking you last week where if you're over in because you said you're in Manchester and Brian's in Manchester, so far out of all of the YouTube world, you're the closest to me. So I think I should pay you guys a visit. Let it get a little bit warmer, and I'll pop over, if that's okay, if I'm welcome. So it's a lot warmer closer to the Gulf Stream. Oh, Why are you all up north? I need a road trip. You're welcome anytime. Dude, I'm in Norway. What's that a reply to, Aspen? Is it my reply to my saying, is it warmer or is it what? Um, Anytime, bring the kids. They'll tear your place up. They'll if yeah, they'll tear it apart. Um, Carter's Eat still here. Thank you for hanging out for so long. Really appreciate it. Thought you said I was. No, I know. I know you're in Norway, mate. I know you're in Norway. No, I was talking to the other guys about the ones in Manchester. So Patricia and Brian, they're over in Manchester, so they're the ones closest to me. So we might uh, pop over, only to the allotment. Yeah, they'll do a bit of digging for you. They decided to start digging my lawn up the other day. They wanted to plant in the middle of the lawn. Um, so my nephew, my son, and my other nephew, they just decided to start digging the lawn up. So I've got some grass seed to patch that over now. Uh, the other one, tomatoes. Yeah, what I was saying about tomatoes is we had really good success with tomatoes last year. San Marzano, I think they're called. They were really good, massive, like a plum tomato, and they were really nice. And there were these ones called Sweet Million. The Sweet Million, I'm not the type of person that likes tomatoes. I don't. I'm not a big fan of tomatoes. But with the Sweet Million, I was just picking them straight off the plant and just popping them, eating them like, yeah, like chocolate. I'm a fan of chocolate, but not. Yeah, I was never a fan of tomatoes until then. Nick, whereabouts are you, mate? What's a lawn? See, we've got some grass. I call it a lawn, but as soon as the summer starts, it's covered in clover, but it's green and it's something for the kids to run about on. So my tomatoes look like sweet millions. They're supposed to be Ailsa Craig. Craig. Nobody watered them. Which ones are Ailsa Craig? Aren't they an onion? Lawns are full of weed and baby worms. Northeast Wales. Ah, okay. There's a lot of people from Wales on YouTube. There's a lot of people on from Wales. Dojo, Dave Fenwick's near Cleethorpes, so that's a nice offer. We could do a trip to the seaside. Could get some seaweed. Last time we went up to Scarborough, uh, it was, I think it was last year or the year before we went up to Scarborough, and my family, everyone thought I was weird because I was just carrying back two carrier bags full of seaweed that I picked up. It stunk the car out as well. Rachel's in the Midlands. My in-laws are in the Midlands. I pop down there quite often. Brian saying everyone's welcome through my garden gate. Brian, you're a gentleman. You're an absolute gent. Yeah, so we've got San Marzano. We've got these tomatoes called Amish paste that I'm trying for the first time this year. So we'll see how they turn out. And I've got a seed for a black cherry tomato. Never grown them before. I want to see what they're like. Let's see if they do all right. Nice to see you and your beautiful hair again. Yeah, she's had her hair done yesterday. Had some. I love tomatoes. Had some black last year. I don't remember the name. Yeah, we're growing some cherry tomatoes. Amish paste is supposed to be lovely. Um, I've never grown them before, so I want to see what they are like. That's what I've heard. I've heard they're good, but I've got 4 or 5 different tomatoes that I've planted. But as you probably know about after watching my chili video, I'm not very good at planting at labeling stuff. So I've got 4 pots of tomatoes, and I don't know which one's which. So they're all sprouted. So I don't know. They should be all right. With me, when it comes to soil, I'm mad about my soil. I take my soil really seriously, and my composting, and the plants almost. Do you know, like I think about them as a second consideration, but we'll see how they do. So just stick them in. Black cherry tomatoes are great, very sweet and taste very tomatoey. I'll plant vanilla tomatoes. So I'm trying black cherry tomatoes this year. So there's quite a few of us trying the black cherry tomatoes ones then. Ball Life, take care. I hope you met some new people in here. I hope you got some good connections. Thanks for stopping by. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Who else have we got? Are they Black Russian? They might be Black Russian. I'm going to have to check the seed packet. Grant McIntosh is in the house. Grant, how are you doing, mate? How are your worms getting on? See, Grant McIntosh does loads of worm composting. He's been doing a few experiments between which worms produce better, African night crawlers, European night crawlers, or the red wrigglers that we use as composting worms. But he's doing a lot of videos on that. So if anyone likes worm composting, then Grant's your man. Grant, and I know I keep saying it every time I speak to you. I will get my composting video up soon. Do you know my worm compost video? I'll get that up soon. That's one of the things that I've not. I need to get it there. So Kelly's at 478. Our target was to get her to at least 480. So if anyone doesn't know Kelly, please just pop on over and let us get her to 480. I can turn that heater on. It's a bit cold in here. So Grant's at work. See, Grant's always on live streams. He's always on. If anyone knows Cole Outdoors, he's always on Cole Outdoors, and he runs some drunken lives late at night. They get a bit fruity, shall we say? I've seen somewhere Grant's just about been falling asleep. 958 for Nick and 105 for Dave. Let's see if we can bump your numbers up a little bit. Disney World Adventures. There's another new channel for you guys. How are you? How are you doing? Let's see. Disney World Adventures does some really cool live streams, some really nice videos that are quite family friendly. So if you want to check them out, they're really pretty good supporters as well. Disney World Adventures. We're trying to get my UK homestead and Nick's allotment diary. We're trying to, and Dave Fenwick. We're trying to bump them up a little bit. We're trying to get Kelly to at least 480 today before we finish. I'm going to a game show tomorrow. Lots of hunting and fishing stuff. Really looking forward to it. A game show. Oh, that sounds exciting. No need turning the bell on. Almost haven't got any notifications in days. So, been watching your numbers creep up for a few months now, Nick. Yeah, we just need to get Nick that final push and get him to that 1K mark, I think. How have you been getting on with? Did you get on? How did you get on in some of the other streams that I saw you in? Because I've seen you in a few. Patricia, what are you at the moment? Nick is very well deserved. Nick's got a lot of knowledge, very impressive with his channel. Is Sam's allotment diary still in here, or is he gone? Did he disappear in all the craziness of the children coming out? You haven't gained many at all this month. It's been a slow month this month for me as well, Grant. I've got to about 1200, and I can't seem to get for about a week. I still can't seem to get to that 1300 mark, and I've hit 1260 three or four times now, and I keep dropping down every time I hit it. I went to bed with 1273 last night. I woke up this morning with 1261. So it's just one of those. It's not easy sometimes. You just need a little bit of push. Apologies for typos, all on mobile. I can speak Taiwanese, don't worry. I can translate Taiwanese. Can I get a shout out? I'm only 8,653 from 10k. Espen, if anyone doesn't know Espen, you need to go and check Espen out, at least for his rolling pins. He was making rolling pins yesterday. He made one out of teak and he made one out of ash, and he smashed the ash one. So yeah, it was quite interesting to see because he's got a proper nice setup. Nick, you'd love it. He's got a proper nice setup in his garage. All his tools are out, and he just sits in there and plays with his tools all day. Oh, you smashed the yoke. I thought you smashed the ash. Ah. Lovely Love's in the house. How are you doing? Please smash that like on your way in. That's a new channel, everyone, so say hello. Rachel Jane's allotment. I've got 87. Rachel Jane's allotment. Let me see. Have I got Rachel Jane's allotment? If I haven't, I'm going to pop over now. You've got 89 now. So if one more person gets Rachel Jane's allotment, we can get a... Oh, my son's trolling me on the... he's trolling me from downstairs now. So my son is on my wife's account and he's telling me, "Hi Dad, lame stuff." Oh, that's mental. That is absolutely crazy. So and grow. That's Patricia. That's fine. That's my wife's account that you just deleted. It's my son who's trolling me. That they're fine. Oh, they're on their way back up. You're in for another show, guys. Okay.
You are me on the laptop.
Okay.
You are a big fan of tomatoes.
Calm down. I'm a big fan of tomatoes. Hey, Jazz has popped in. Jazz has popped in from Alternative Smallholding. How are you doing? I didn't watch you. I didn't see you come in.
Hi, Dad, lame show. Come go in my account. Dad! Come go on my account.
No, we saw you. Okay, look, you're gonna. If anyone's listening on headphones, you're gonna blow blow their ears out. You're gonna, yeah.
Your tooth is yellow. Dad.
Okay.
Go to her Dad Lame show.
Yeah, we've seen that.
I want to see it.
Okay, your mum's calling you.
Someone said hi, Mum's account.
Yeah.
Trolls are
Okay.
back. Oh, trolls are back. I'm on headphones. Hello, somebody said I'm on headphones.
So,
I have a lot of
did
trouble
that-
with notifications.
Did that
He
just
says, hey,
did that just blow your ears out?
Westfield Road.
Oh, we're doing all right. We're creeping back up in numbers.
Maya Homestead.
Jazz, how are you doing?
Last time low. That was a laugh out loud.
Burst my eardrum already.
Huh?
See, look, you burst Patricia's eardrum.
Who? Ew, what?
Do you know inside the ear what you hear with?
Earwax.
No, not your ear.
Where are we on the computer?
Because the computer's lagging, so you'll see yourself in a few minutes. Okay, your mum's calling you. You need to get to bed. Go on, Zach is crying. Go on, off you go.
Why are you laughing? You're a big fan of tomatoes.
You're a big fan of tomatoes.
Yeah, he is.
Jazz, it's been mental in here.
What does I want to see
What does what mean?
mental. Can I see Hi Dad Lane
No, it's been
show?
deleted.
Why did you delete it? I'm getting back.
Someone thought that it was a troll, and because they thought it was a troll, they deleted it. Okay, but that's them looking after me. That's why they did it. It's okay. You can do it again. You can go and get your mum's phone and you can do it again. But don't troll too much, okay? So every time, so twice today, as soon as I seemed to got back on track, they came in and completely sent me off. They completely sent me off on one. Is it me or is it getting hot in here? PA Hunting and Trapping is here. Perry Taylor's here. How are you doing? Both, are you okay? Don't troll too much. So that is like a smart thing to say to kids with wild imagination. Yeah, no, I just turned the heater off. It's getting a bit warm in here, so I just turned it off. Yeah, no, Espen, you didn't see the comment before. Okay, walaikum salam, go to bed. So, that's probably my son who's typing that in. Good night, yeah, go to bed, have a good night. I can hear them shouting from downstairs saying, I heard you saying go to bed. Oh, they're crazy. They're crazy. Good night, Mini Mutley. Oh, Jazz, how are you getting on? I'm really happy that you've made it. You're beautiful kids. Thank you very much. Yeah, they are. They're a handful, but they are. I won't change them. They really are a blessing. They help me out so much, you know. Especially the girl. She's brilliant. See, it used to be the boy and the girl, but now I've got two boys. I'm gonna have to start. It's the boy, the girl, and the baby. The little my daughter, she's a proper little grafter. She's absolutely brilliant. My son is a little bit harder to get out and get motivated, but he's all right once you get him out. But he quickly he's like a teenager at times. Do you know when they hit puberty and they start going a bit doolally? He's almost like that. But Espen's got a team of proper little. Espen's got a wonderful team. Yeah, because how are you healing from your surgery now? Jazz is saying I'm good, Mister. Thank you. Missed catching up with everyone last week or so, but we're all fab. That's really good to hear you're all right. We've all been ill. Well, I say we. I've been all right. The the boy got it, then the girl, then the baby, and then my wife got it, and they've all had the flu for the last week. I've managed to be all right. Well, I've managed to survive so far. So we'll see if I come down with it. Raw Honest Teas here. How are you doing? Thank you for coming along. That's a new channel for a lot of people there. So you guys know what to do. Rachel Jane's allotment saying my son is 10 and loves to dig. Yeah, they generally do like. See, if you notice why I keep fidgeting, I'm sat on this. There aren't, because I'm in I'm in the attic, and there's no chairs up here, so I'm just sat on this ball. See, Brian, I wasn't subscribed. I've just I've just gone along and said hello to Rachel Jane's allotment as well. Um, Glad to hear they didn't pass it on. Yeah, I've been quite lucky. I think I've been quite lucky, but they've all had it. Mum's got it as well at the minute, so I think it's going to be my turn. And I'm not very good when I get ill. I'm not very good at all. Fish with Bish is here. That's an awesome channel. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Fish with Bish. He does well. When I met Fish with Bish, I was calling him Fish with Bait because you obviously fish with bait, don't you? So I kept on calling him Fish with Bait, but obviously it's Fish with Bish. He does a lot of fishing related stuff, and he does some quite funny fishy news reports, and they're very entertaining. They're very nice to see. So even if you don't go fishing, those fishy news reports that he does, they're well worth it. They're quite funny. Espen has electric balls. Espen, have I missed something? Espen? Espen, you're a legend. What have I done? I do redo it. What's a Tesla ball? What's a Tesla ball? No, no, Bish, you're brilliant, mate. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. There's a lot of good people in here. There's a lot of good people in here that'll show you a lot of support. But we're trying to get Kelly to 480. I think she's at 478 at the minute. So if you don't know my UK homestead, let's try and bump her up a bit as well. Sorry, Patricia, I missed your number before. I missed your number. Dave Fenwick's at 105, so we'll try and bump him up a bit. Lamp with electric chargers, 231. Let's try and bump you up a little bit as well. had a good stream today. Do you know? It's 9:30, nearly 9:30. We've got 19 people, 47 likes. That's awesome. That's fantastic. That absolutely fantastic. You've come on loads. Super proud of you. Yeah, thanks, Jazz. I did my first live last week. I was panicking like crazy. And for the first sort of half an hour or so, I was just getting a bit panicky. And then after that, once I got settled into it, we just went. Yeah, I just really enjoyed it. I don't know. I think it's more because I'm feeding off you guys, and you're all really supportive. I've known quite a few of you now for quite a while, and you've been with me from the start, and I've really enjoyed it. You know, you've shown me that you've shown me that support and that patience. You've been patient with me from the start, so I've got a lot of yeah, a lot of time for you guys as well, and I appreciate it. Thank you. I hate lives, really dread them. Need to do more, but yeah, um, yeah. I just thought, well, I was bullied into this going into live, um, going into lives. I was pushed into it. Ken's not here, but Ken, he's a really good guy. He's a close mate. He pushed me into um, going live. Oh, Brian saying I missed some of the comments because they're flying through. I thought Patricia was leaving earlier. I feel like a proud big sister when you do lives, Muttley. You can't be that much older than me. I thought you'd be younger than me. Backyard gardening's here. Hello, mate. How are you? Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. And another troll has just arrived. So my sister's just turned up. You alright, Cheyenne? I thought, are you guys back from Coventry yet? So we've got 20 people in the house. If you haven't already done so, please hit that like. Let's try and get to 50. Haida. Haida. I don't know what that means, Patricia. Brian, you know you can slow the chat down. Do you know if you just pull it down? If you just pull it down with your finger, you can slow it down. You might not swap your kids, Monty. You might not swap your kids, Monty, but I'd swap your daughter because she doesn't like my sense of humour. What did she say? Oh, what did she say? Shine, the kids were in here earlier. Oh, Doyib was being Mardy at first. Uh, so yeah, Makeup by Cheyenne. That's my kid sister. Everyone. So if anyone doesn't know Makeup by Cheyenne, she's quite a new channel. She does a lot of makeup, a lot of transformations on of stuff. She's awesome. So if you don't know Makeup by Cheyenne, she will support you back. She will show you that Shine dish the dirt. Oh no. Mardy, I love that word. Yeah, they get proper Mardy. You see, not everyone understands Mardy. They say moody, but moody's not the same as being Mardy, I don't think. I think Mardy's different to being moody. Uh, Shine, don't. Bish is trying to get you to dish the dirt. Let's not. So Beardy Dude has been watching you and said, "Who is this guy? I need to sub." So new sub, but also, how can he not know about you already? Exactly. And Beardy Dude's he's awesome. I saw you on that trip to the old allotment where you came back with a massive haul. Did you manage to get that? What was it? An Alton greenhouse. Did you manage to pick that up? Um, Joy's still in the house. Joy is another amazing channel. She's just an amazing person. You know, really supportive. Really, she gives up people a lot of encouragement. Everywhere, everywhere I go, she's always. You know, every live stream I'm in, Joy's always there as well, and she's always the first to say hello. You know, before anyone else says hello to me, she's always saying hello. She's just delightful. Uh, I was telling my other half about kill them all comment. See, it's a shame that he's not here because he he would have been good. Oh, Beardy Dude's here. Not picked up the Alton greenhouse yet. Jazz is making me get a van for it. Haven't you guys got a trailer? Or is that not safe enough? Beardy Dude. So, Beardy Dude, do you put videos up on your channel, or do you just is everything on the family channel? Do you know the alternative small holding channel? Is your beard as big as mine? Oh, sorry. Joy, where are you? Yeah, he's put in a few comments. Yeah, look, mine's this big. Nick, you need to get yours started. Is Brian still here? Because Brian's got a beard, but it's not a massive one, is it? Dan hasn't got a beard. Espen hasn't got a beard. He grows weed. Now 4 can see me. It is enough. I don't know what that means. Crew for Life. Hello, mate. How are you doing? See, this is a channel that I met last night. Greetings from North Texas. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. That's really appreciate that. So this is a channel that I only met last night. I think it was at Farmholes. So it's nice to have you here. Welcome Crew for Life in. And Crew for Life, we're trying to get Kelly to at least 380 and Nick up as close as high as we can because we just want to get him to close to 1,000. Mine's longer plaited. I've never plaited mine. Do you add stuff to it when you plait it, or do you just? There might be tables to help. Oh, there might be tablets to help me grow a beard. See, we were talking about beards last week, and it's a shame Sharon's not here because she was brushing her face, thinking it'd help. I haven't got my beard brush. Let me see if there's a brush in here. I can. No, there's no brush. Just balm. See, I, I got a really nice. Well, I didn't get it. My sister got me a really nice brush. Love your accent. Where in the world are you? I'm in the UK. I'm in the UK. Yeah, my sister got me a brush, a really nice one, and she got me some beardy shampoo and some beardy conditioner and some beardy oil. Because yeah, but I'm not too. I'm not a big fan of the oil because I like coconut oil for my beard, and plus it smells like a bounty, so I'm always getting that. Rachel Jane's allotment. Me either. I can rock a fit. No, it wasn't this sister. It was the other one. There's six of us all together. Shine, you have to do a better job on him. Yeah, there's six of us all together. There's three boys and three girls. I'm the youngest boy, and that's the youngest girl in the chat. Do you use your beard to hide stuff from your wife? Thank you, Backyard Gardening. I've enjoyed having you here. It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. Yeah, you're the youngest child. That's why you got that youngest child syndrome. Yeah, we're doing all right. We've been going for what, an hour and 40 minutes. We've got 20 people here, and we've got 50 likes. That's that 50 likes was my target. I'm well happy with that. I am very happy with that. It's been quite nice. Oh, excuse me, if anyone heard that. Sorry. Alternative small holding. If you make it, video it. What are you making? What's good? What am I missing? I've missed something. Fish with Vicious saying this is a top chat. I was only stopping by for 5 minutes. Bloody hell, I'm still here. Thanks, Bish, for sticking around, mate. Beard balm oil, dude. Keep up. See, I use coconut oil. I like coconut oil, and plus, because coconut oil is kind of solid when you get it out of the tub, and you can watch it melt in your hands. It's like a science experiment at the same time as doing your grooming. Um, Miss Angie's World is in the house. How are you doing? That's a new channel, everyone. Say hello to Miss Angie's World. Show what we do here. Um, the trouble with my daughter is she's almost 22, and when I joke, I don't swear. What's the trouble with your daughter then, Brian? See, Kelly's putting coconut oil in her coffee. I'm putting coconut oil in my beard. Me too, Bunty, but no beard. Me too, what? Patricia, I don't get the start of the comments. um, Miss Angie's World. We're trying to get a few of these channels up a little bit. So my UK homestead, alternative smallholding, Sow and Grow. Patricia, she's a great channel. They'll show you a lot of support. Where's Nick? Nick as well. Nick, if you just comment so Miss Angie's World knows who you are. Or you use coconut oil for your beard. And Dave, of course we can't forget you, mate. We'll never forget you, mate. Awesome. That's awesome. Nice to hear. Nice to hear. Let's see if we can get you those 1Ks more often. I think that's. I think I may have to go. I think I may have to do a new special on allotment crazies. Rachel, Kelly, that's awesome, fantastic. Well, very happy for you. Who am I missing? I'm on. I need to make my video I need to make my video live, and you're a terrible distraction. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just 1 second. I think the baby might want to come and say hello. I'll be back. Gonna say hello? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hey, say hello, everyone. Say hello to everyone. Say hello. So he's not feeling too good. Otherwise, you're not feeling too good, no. Otherwise, he'd be trying to grab the phone and start typing stuff on the computer. But he's got a bit of a temperature at the moment. So, should we whip this jacket off? Yeah, show everyone your muscles. So yeah, he's been ill for the last few days, and he's not very happy. He's not in himself at the minute. My beard has been pruned. So Brian's beard's been pruned. You go out, get the kid. Now I'm confused. Just push the timeline forward, Espen, and you'll and you and you'll get there. Wow, what a handsome chap, your milkman. Oh, they're laughing at you, Zaki. They're laughing at you. They're making fun of your old dad.
Oh, yes.
I have to sleep with one eye open, or the wife will cut my beard off. I know, Brian. It keeps your face warm. It's really important to have a beard. I think it keeps your face warm, and it's nice. You've got something to stroke when you're thinking as well. Shall I wrench him? No, Bish is all right. Bish is all right. Yeah. Beardy, get the woman a drink. He's in trouble. He needs to bring me a beverage so I can work. Wait, you okay? Say hello to everyone. Can you say hello? Can you say hello? Are you not well enough to say hello? You go back to sleep. Or do you just watch yourself on the... Brian sleeps standing up. Don't fish, you'll upset the postman. Beardy dude, she's got one. I really have to go now. I've insulted you at the allotment massive after me. Fish with Bish, we really enjoyed having you, mate. That was a cracker. Good stuff. My fella's a kind of a stubble beard. I hate it when he shaves. See, I shaved my tash. I don't like my tash, so I shaved my tash off completely. Um, and my daughter was telling me, "Oh, you need to." She was telling me to shave my tash off because she says it prickles her. Did it prickle you? He's not himself. He's not himself. Otherwise, you'd see a performance today, wouldn't you? Fish with bish is mad as what? What? What's happened? See, I'm not. I can't keep up, Jazz. I miss bits in the conversation, and then I get confused, and then I get laughed at because I'm confused, and then it's just my confused face. Uh, Beady dude, no, I don't. You thinks of nice word. Mildly annoying person. Oh, Beady dude, I feel for you, mate. You're outnumbered there. Uh, ow. Rachel's saying ow. Play nice. um. So the chat's pretty strong. We've got 14 people in the house, 53 likes. That is awesome. We're nearly what? An hour and 50 minutes in, so we're not bad at all. Mr. B has no clue what I'm. I tried to read it off my phone and now it's gone to the computer. Mr. B has no clue what I'm sat here giggling at. I've got my headphones on. Didn't you get fed up with you last week? See, Mahmoud's not here. Otherwise, it would be entertaining because when we talk of beards, yeah, he's got like this little bum fluff type of beard, so he's always quite funny to tease about beards. Dan Organic Food Forest Allotment Life Cool Method Sowing Your Seeds. Is that last week or has he gone to bed now? Brian's got some brilliant ideas. He's got some quality there. How's Rue getting on, Jazz? Because we haven't seen her grow with Rue for a while, I don't think. Who is this mysterious? Um, there's a lag. See, I've got my phone here and my computer there, and there's a lag between the phone and the computer. So I start reading on the phone, and then I get distracted. Shine, he's been ill. He's been ill for the last few days. You hadn't been over to see him either. He's not sleeping. He was up all night last night crying. He's had a good cry, and now he's got his temperature again. So he's just a bit upset. Mr. B is my other half. Email me, didn't you? I need to reply. Sorry. My missus tell me to go sit in the spare room. Oh, David, we getting you kicked out your bedroom. Oh my god. Yo, missed my live, bro. Ken, you went live at the same time. I think I got your notification. You went live at the same time as at 8 o'clock. But I'm glad you've made it, mate. I'm really glad you've come over now. Yeah, I missed you live. But because it was 8 o'clock that we were set, we were I just went with it without popping in first. So I'm sorry I didn't pop in first. Uh, Daughter is Mardy Monty. Your daughter's Mardy. See, Ken had B&O Raid. He had 59 people in it at one time. Wow. I see Ken Vlogs. This is the guy that I was telling everyone about. This is the guy who's bullied me into going live. He's a really cool guy, really supportive live streamer. Just an all in all decent bloke. So yeah, 130 likes, fantastic. That's an awesome effort, mate. That's an absolutely amazing effort. It's not vlogs. Oh my gosh, I'm never gonna live that one down. I'm never gonna change it either. I'm never changing it. Yeah, but he's like he's like he's a bully in a nice cuddly bear type of way, aren't you, Ken? So he came into the live stream yesterday and goes, "Come on, I'm new, tickle my belly." Holsher Fishing is here. How are you doing, mate? I didn't see you pop in, but I'm glad you did. That's a new channel for quite a few people, everyone. Holsher Fishing, there's a lot of great supporters in here. If you go and say hello to a few, I'm sure they'll all come hello to you. Ken's saying I'm not a bully. No, Ken's a top man. He really is. He's a top man. No, he hasn't forgotten, because every time I do a live stream and Ken pops in, and I say to him, I tell Ken that I'm not gonna say vlogs. I don't like saying vlogs. It's clunky to say vlogs. I like vlogs. I think vlog sounds cool. They're not a bully, but a top man channel. Okay, but he's so quiet today, aren't you? Yeah. No, Ken's a really decent bloke. He gave me a lot of support and a lot of encouragement. Um, he showed me a lot of love, aren't you, bro? You're right, bro. Great move, Monty. Baby can pat your back and burp you. Mr. Beat, right, I'm going to bed. Oops, I think I've been ignored. He's not been sleeping for the last couple of days. And most of today he's just been crying. So he's been having his Calpol, he's been having his Brufen. He's just not very happy. But he's just watching himself on the screen at the moment. I think he's a little bit fascinated with that. Good thing you did. You're doing great. If you keep telling me I'm doing great, my head's gonna explode. I had a couple of dislikes earlier, but they seem to have gone. That's nice. So whoever didn't like it is now liking it. So that's a good one. That is a good one. Big parsnips. Wow. Is that a euphemism, Dan? Sorry, I'm just gonna sit here and laugh at my own joke. Broussard Homestead's here. that's another new channel for a lot of people here. Broussard Homestead's a nice family channel based out in the US. Really cool people, really cool channel. Decent, yeah, decent guy. There's a lot of channels in here that you won't know Broussard Homestead. They're some really good supporters. Um, they will, uh, they will get you back. Say hello to people. Do your thing. Um, if there's anyone new who doesn't know my sister, Makeup by Shahen, if you can go and say hello to her, I'd really appreciate it. If anyone's new here that doesn't know me, then I'd really appreciate your support. I thought about it, Ken, but do you know what it was? It was I was trying to get going live, and I was it got to 8 o'clock when I saw you pop up, and I refreshed my YouTube page, and I couldn't see you live, but I saw your notification. And I didn't want to be late, but I should have been late because no one turned up till about 3 or 4 minutes in anyway. Yeah, next time. I see, definitely. What time did you start at your time then? Thanks, Jazz. Yeah, she's we got the timings wrong. We got the timings wrong because we said yeah, yeah, we got the timings wrong because I'm 5 hours ahead of you, not 4. So I went live at 8, and that we got it. We got it. We'll get it there next time. But I'm glad you had a good stream. I really am. Oh, you're gonna go to sleep now. No, you don't like it like that. Oh, have you just snotted all over my hand? Guys, I'm just gonna get a tissue. I'll be back in just 1 second. Just bear with me, everyone. Sorry, guys, about that. I'm back. No, you don't like it like that. I'm gonna sit up. Yeah, just had to go and get him a little tissue. He's not very happy at the moment here. Yeah, that's fine, Dave. You go relieve yourself. We'll see you when you're back. Um, um, did I miss anything while I was away? BNO Outdoors raided me, then I could have raided you. We could have had 60 people in here. Test out your skills, lol. Next week. Let's do it next week. But it's a shame. It's a shame. It don't, you win some, you lose some. It's all good, bro. I'm watching you, but I have the sound off because I'm watching TV. Your son is so cute. He's he's quite poorly at the moment. He's got a Zaki. He's not right happy at the moment because he's got a high temperature, and he's not very. He's not in the mood here. Can you wave to Erica? Oh yeah. Oh. Oh. So she's watching TV, she can't hear me, and I'm talking like, yeah, okay. if if someone wants to type in what I've just what I've just said, oh man. Um, despite your oh, put my teeth back in. Despite your distraction, I did the video. It's live. Awesome. Right, that's a video that everyone needs to check out after this. Um, yeah, absolutely can. Absolutely. Now you're stretching. What am I stretching? Thanks, Kelly. Thanks, Kelly. I appreciate that. Dave's back. What am I stretching? Um, your giggle is the best. Yeah, they call it the Motley Chuckle. He's not. He's not. He is tired, Ken. He's really tired. He's got a really high temperature at the minute, so um, he just wants to. He just wants to cuddle. But he's had some Calpol. Um, he'll be. You're a tough. You're a tough man, aren't you? My daughter. Yes, my daughter, Monty. Very Monty. What's she doing, Brian? Uh, it's okay, Espen. I just wanted to say hi. No, Erica, we're really happy to have you here. I don't. Monty, are you choking that? Am I? No, I'm not choking him. I'm not choking him. No, I'm not choking him. He's got it. I'm not on his neck. He's got his cheek on my arm. Rob's here. Essayon's family garden is here. Rob, it's his snotty nose that's making the gargling sounds, isn't it, Zaki? Monty was happy to have you here, Erica. See you soon. I keep forgetting she can't hear me. Oh, that's bad. That's my bad. He sounds like me, lol. Yeah, he's got a bunged up nose and his mouth, and he's snotting a little bit. Let's should we clean some of that up? No, he doesn't like his nose being. Uh, Motley laugh, love it. Yeah. If anyone remembers, if anyone doesn't know Essayon's family gardener, it used to be Sapper Gardner, but he's rebranded, let's say, and he's here. Essayon's family garden. He's an awesome guy, great family man. Um, Gardens, cooks, supports the community. Brilliant guy. I can just see the headline: Man chokes on live on YouTube. That I'm making headlines every week. See, last week it was the kill 'em all comment, and this week it's the choking big comment. um, Reborn like the phoenix, out of the fire. Absolutely, absolutely, Rob. You're doing great. You're doing great. We'll get. We need to get you back to where you were, because your channel was brilliant. Um, I met a lot of people in my early days through Rob. He's a really nice guy like that. He tagged me in something. Loads of people came over. People like Deborah Christmas. Okay, there's the door going. Do you want to go or do you want to stay? You want to go? Okay. 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 Take his trousers off. I just took them off. I don't know what I've done with his socks. I don't know what I've done with them. I don't know what I've done with them. Oh no, he's not. He only had. He came. He only came with one. Did I, sorry guys if I miss anything. Still got 18 people here, 58 likes. We've been going for 2 hours. That's fantastic. Espen, good job, mate. He's a brilliant guy. He's a really nice guy. A cuddle from dad is the bed medicine for baby. I wish that was always the case, Brian. It's just you know, like when you just want to do something to take, but you can't, and it's what do you do? Heather Foley's here. Did you get your coriander planted? She's another brilliant channel. Really cool. She's going to plant some coriander. No, we've still got 17 people here. Until everyone tells me to get lost, I'm gonna stick around. But whenever you're fed up with me, just tell me and I'll go. um, the Pixies take socks. I never wear a pair ever. Kids' socks. What happens to them? Because he came in. I'm sure he came in here with 2 socks, and now he's left with one. Do you know? I can't see one anywhere. Okra, when are you planting? Mine are up. So I've had. You probably all know me for my labelling skills. I planted 2 pots of okra. I don't know which one's which. I planted. See, this was number 4 on my list of the things that I'm looking forward to plant. One was Clemson spineless, and the other one was that burgundy. And I don't know which one's which, but one pot of okra have completely died. They came up really nice, and then the cold came. A few weeks ago when we started getting the cold, and one of them completely died. And then there's the other okra that I don't know which one it is, whether it's the burgundy, whether it's the spineless, but that one's doing all right. And I planted some more yesterday. I planted some more okra yesterday. So let's see how they get on. Okra like the heat. Yeah, it's because we don't. Well, we don't know what the summer's going to be like this year. So if we get a decent stretch, then if we get a summer like last year, we should be able to do all right. But I think one of those summers are kind of out of the blue. Honey dippers. Is that kind of food? Because I'm hungry. Yeah. Dan's growing the purple and the green okra. I'd love another summer like last year. Last year was, yeah, Clemson spineless. What's okra? They're sometimes called ladies' fingers. Sometimes they're called bindi. Um, that's what they are. I just had a notification for another subscriber to check out. Okay. Um, Good. That's awesome, Brian. That's nice that people are saying hello to you. Always hungry. Yeah, I'm always hungry. Even after I've eaten, I'm still hungry. I hated last year at the start, but Brian, I loved it. Plus little sister went a little siesta. I thought little sister went down well. Eh? Um, yeah. The How do you explain okra? Um, yeah, there's something I don't know. I've given you the other names from. Um, be right. Brian's coming back. Awesome. Um, who? What? Okay. Okra is good eaten fresh too. If they're young. See, the first time I did that was when I was a kid in Bangladesh. We were over visiting, and I never seen okra grow before. But there, they're almost like perennials. They stay, um, they stay through through the year. So you can just pick them and eat them. It's gooey when you cook it. Yeah. Do you know if um, see, I like it with with lamb. If you cook okra with lamb and it gets nice and gooey and a bit slimy, it's lovely. Yeah, don't let them get old. It's like cardboard. I'll be lucky if they grow. If we get them quite young here, it just depends on if we get a decent summer or not. Because we grew okra probably about 4 or 5 years ago, and we got massive plants, but not a single flowered. So, and that was in the old greenhouse, the one that the mashua is. Do you know what mashua is? No, I don't know what mashua is. Um, I don't know what that is, Kelly. I don't know what it is. What is it? I see. I'm sat on this big gym ball bouncing on it. So if I'm wobbling about, then that's what it's for. That's why I'm doing it. um, awesome. We've still got 15 people. It's a root, a bit like a potato. I'm growing it this year. Is it like an edo or a muki? Thanks, Jazz, for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate you stopping by. Thank you very much. Ah, look, we've got Espen getting email addresses. What is an edo or a muki? Um, they're like they look they're similar to potatoes. But they look a bit like the Jerusalem artichokes, but they're not Jerusalem artichokes. They're a bit hairy. They grow underground. They're a tuber. Um, bearded dude saying bye to Jazz. um, um, but they grow like a big oval shape. Some people call the leaves elephant ears. So these are like what white ochre or artichoke. Okay, I want to see what the plant looks like. Oops, I want to see what the plant looks like. Hairy tubers. um, yeah, hairy tubers. You can do you know like with new potatoes, you don't peel them, but you can sort of scrape the skin off. That's what you do with them to get the skin off. Beardy dude, you wish it was that easy to get rid of it. Jazz, you're welcome to stick around, but if you need to go, you gotta go. But we'd love it if you stuck around. But bye everyone. Take care, mate. Thank you for coming up. Really appreciate it. And I'll keep an eye out to see how your beard's getting on. Uh, if it's hairy and underground, it's got to be a mole, Monty. Anything from 2 to 20. Um, I garden in raised beds, Heather. But my raised beds are quite big. They're not do you like how people say grow them? Grow them. Make your raised beds 4 foot by 4 foot wide, and however long you want. My raised beds are about 8 foot, 8 to 10 foot wide, and about 15 foot long. But that's simply because I don't want to waste the the growing space for paths. So rather than fit 3 beds in, I put one long bed in, and then I put stepping stones in. So in between the stepping stones, you can still grow stuff, and you don't waste space. And one of the good things about it being dominantly wood chip based is even if you do occasionally walk on it, it doesn't compact. That's one of the nice things. Um, Bye, Jazz and Beardy dude. Without raised beds, I'd be knackered. How Brian, are your raised? I can't remember. Your raised bed's quite high because they're not that high, are they? I initially put loads of paths. I'm now having the size of them. Yeah, see, I've got a video coming. Um, I've got a video coming with mine. Uh, if you saw my garlic beds, I've got this small garlic bed and I've got a quite big garlic bed at the moment, and I've got at the side of both sides of the small garlic bed. I've got 2 paths on either side. So what we did a few weeks ago, not last weekend, the weekend before, was we got a fresh delivery of wood chips. So we needed to make some space for some of them. So we emptied all the wood chips out of the chicken run and extended the 2 garlic beds. So we merged them into one now. There's a video coming of that at some point. I keep promising that I'm gonna do my worm video first. Once I've done the worm video, then I'll do the garlic one. About 18. So it's not it's not that high, is it? See, Monty, would you do a live question for me, please? Yeah. As long as it's nothing embarrassing. As long as it's nothing embarrassing, then yeah. But nice minor own old gravel driveway. That's a very good plan. LV Mummies here, ×3. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome to the live. Please smash that like on your way in. A lot of really cool channels in here. Say hello to everyone. Mix and mingle. Carter's Eat's not here, but she normally says, "Comment, commit, and stick." So it's a nice little catchphrase that she's got. Uh, yeah, LV Mummy. There's a lot of really cool supporters in here. So if you do check them out, they are the kind of people that will really genuinely show support back. They're not just people that are numbers. They'll come and watch. They'll comment. These are people who've been looking after me for a while. Please ask the best method to grow lots of tomatoes outdoors, please. Oh, okay, so how to grow loads of tomatoes better outdoors with tomatoes. If we have a good summer like last year, it shouldn't be that difficult. The first thing that I did when I planted my tomatoes last year was I stripped all the bottom leaves and I planted the tomato. I didn't plant the tomato until they were at least a foot tall, close to a foot and a half tall. So I got them that tall in pots before I planted them out. And when I did, I stuck half of it underground, so it had a really good anchor. If you notice on the tomato plant, they have a lot of hairs on the stem. Now, those hairs will turn into roots. So what I did then was I made sure I staked them, and I used old branches to stake them, so it wasn't anything fancy. Um, and I single stemmed the tomato. So any suckers that came out, I just took the suckers off, and also I trimmed back the leaves. I didn't let the leaves get too crazy either. So every time the leaves got too big, I trimmed them back. Good stuff for my for me compost pile. And I only let 3 or 4 sets of fruit, fruit truss stay on them. Yeah, I prefer them single stemmed and cordoned. Um, so I managed to plant a lot more tomato plants. So overall, per tomato plant, you'd get a lot less tomatoes, but you'd guarantee that at least some of them would ripen in time for the winter. And we got I'm just trying to think how many tomato plants we got planted, but we got a lot of good. We got a lot of tomatoes in, and because they were quite close together as well, because we kept on top of pruning them, they did really well last year, and the heat was fantastic for them. I hope that gives some. How do you do trellis? How do I trellis? Um, how do you make a trellis? Is that the question? I've got about 50 plants going to need some to going to need to give some away. Yeah, that'll be a nice one. If you 50 plants, a lot of tomatoes. See, I know I've got four varieties already popping up. They're about 2 inches tall. Um, there's quite a few planted. I'm not gonna keep them all. I'm gonna. I think Shine. I might come over and raid your garden. I might. I think my mum's already planning on raiding your garden, Shine. Um, just sort of taking over your flower beds and putting loads of pumpkins and stuff in. Stick your spare in pots. Uh, that's a good idea. 50 tomato plants. It's crazy. This is why I have no space, lol. But you've got a new plot now to fill, so that should be all right. No, I mean for lots and lots of plants. I'm not. I can't picture your questions, Patricia. Um, see, do you mean lots and lots of any plants or lots and lots of tomato plants? Carter, we're still here. We're still here, and I was just actually quoting you. So this is the same Carter that I quoted a few seconds ago or a few minutes ago. Do you know that comment, commit, and stick? This is very same. Yeah. Yeah, you need to get out there and clean it before Meiji comes and plants everything in there. So Patricia, what I did with the tomatoes was I just used stakes. I didn't put a trellis up. I only really use trellises for my gourds and for my beans. But again, with my beans, what I have is like I have a permanent frame. Um, I have a permanent frame, and then I just hang. Well, it's a frame that goes sort of up at the sides, and then a cross beam at the top, and then there's a couple of trellises that go up, or and where we haven't got trellises, we just use strings to pull the bean plants up. Call it my family messy garden. Yeah, you need to sort it out. Jabbar Vlogs is here. Good morning. It's 10:30 here, mate. How are you doing? Make sure you smash that like, please. If you haven't already, please hit that like. Mix and mingle, as Carter's Eat says. I'm looking forward to growing my hot peppers. They're just getting the second sets of leaves. I'm at that stage. Heather. Yeah, mine are about 2 inches ish tall, 4 inches, 2 to 4 inches tall. They're doing all right. I want to grow abundant amount of tomatoes, 9 varieties, at least 6 plants of each. See, there's a nice method you could try. Do you know, if you stuck some solid stakes at two far ends, and then ran a string across, from each stake, from one to the other, so it'd look. If I can find a demonstration for you. Okay. So, imagine these two deodorant bottles as your stakes, and then you just sort of run string across like that, one, and then another one higher, and then another one higher. So you'd run a few strings across each one, and as long as they're tight, as the tomato grows up, you just weave it in and out between the string, and let it grow up that way. So as long as you've got two solid stakes and tie them at each side, then that's one of the ways I think I'm going to try this year. But that's if I can get the right stakes. Is that what it's called? Florida weave? Espen Matheson, is he still here or am I watching a video? Had to eat. I'm still here. Shine, take care. We'll see you soon. When are you back? My UK homestead. What's that? In FT? What? What's happened? Mine is 90 foot by 30 foot. Ah, okay. It's a decent plot. Espen, what did you eat? We've still got 12 people here. We've got people popping in and then they disappear. Cutie Pie's here. Hello, how are you doing? Mahmoud Ali's. Assalamu alaikum, Mahmoud Ali's here. Yeah, and Philip's back as well. uh, Mahmoud, everyone's been. See, you've even made my voice go squeaky as soon as you turned up. Um, everyone's been asking where you are. They wanted you to be here more than me, I think. See the reception you've got. Nick's allotment diary. Uh, Mike, good size is there? What's a good size? Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. We've got Mona Asmat here as well. Yeah, um, I'm still struggling with the transport. You know, I'm still struggling for transport. But Mona Said's supposed to be on it. He's looking for a car for me at the moment. Uh, so I'm carless at the moment. Get on to him. Couldn't let you down by, couldn't let down my door in public. Mona Asmat, you know, Hafiz Mahmoud is here. Mahmoud Ali, that's him. So these two are my real world friends. Not that. Oh no, it's gonna be a late one. See, Mahmoud, you missed it. There was a guy called Fish with Bish in here earlier, and uh, he was dropping some one liners. More last month. Why don't you get the GoFundMe for the food bank and drop the GoFundMe link in if anyone is interested in supporting. We run a food bank on a Sunday. We've been running that. Mon last month's one of the founders. We started that back in November time. We just literally went out onto the streets and started handing food out to people, um, hot meals, and then we just before Christmas we moved into a building. Um, so we're just borrowing a building. We're downstairs in the main plot in one of the main rooms, and we're just serving people out of there. We rely completely on public donations. We're completely whatever's donated is what's spent on the people. So it's 100% to the people. There's the person you can see in this chat called Ali Ali. He's one of the founders. There's a couple of other guys who joined it, who started it off with us. Um, they're real hard workers. Do I live in London? I don't live in London. I live in Leeds. Um, it's in the UK. Um, yeah, I live in. It's in Leeds. It's north. It's quite. Uh, it's quite. How many subscribers for me to do a face reveal? Um, who had to eat? Who's eating? Who's gone to eat? No, Patricia. He's eaten and come back. Um, Mahmoud, we were talking about your beard the other day. So I drove all the way to Leeds to buy a car 2 years ago. Bloody thing blew up on the way. By the time I got home, what can you say? What do you say to that? Um, Sorry. We've still got. Why we talking about my beard? Eat time for me to leave the party. What? You don't need to leave. Why is Patricia leaving? Is someone scared her? We were talking about your beard because I was talking about mine, and I was talking about yours being like a little bum fluff beard. Wow, 14K. What happened? Wow, wow. That's shocking. Well, that's really bad. See, I'm looking for a car at the moment. I'm completely carless at the moment, so I never bought it. Oh, were you buying a boy racer car? So yeah, there's the GoFundMe link if anyone's interested. Uh, then there you go. Buy an old Jap, can't go wrong. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something like well, I've got two cars in mind. Well, three cars in mind. Um, so I need something with 7 seats because otherwise we can't leave the house anymore. Um, so I'm looking for something like a VW Terran or what's the other one? Or a Toyota Verso, one or the other. A Nissan Largo. What's a Nissan Largo? See, I've had I've had two Qashqais and an X Trail for the last 15 years. So I had a Qashqai, then a Qashqai plus two, and then an X Trail. But um, I might be even tempted to get another Qashqai. Heather, are you off? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for spending time with us. We've really appreciated having someone a bit sane with us. Yeah, I've had two Qashqais. Well, I had the Qashqai when it first came out. I had one of them, and then I had the facelift model, not the new model, plus two, and I had a X Trail that was pretty new. Always had them on lease, um, and I don't want to lease a car anymore. I want to buy. I just thought because I got fed up. I think I'm growing up a bit. If I buy a second-hand car, um, at the end of a couple of years, I'll still have a car to sell, rather than at the end of a few years just hand the car back. And plus I'm restricted on mileage and all of that other stuff. So that's my grown-up thinking. Um, it's been really nice having Heather here. She's one of the uh, sane ones. I paid 500 for my Largo. It's worth about 4K. Most reliable bus. What's a Largo? I'm gonna have to Google one of them and see what it is. Growing up versus getting old. Um, I'm doing both, I think. I think I'm doing both. I've never had my car in auto shop. Having your own shop work, having your own workshop pays off. I will Google Nissan facelift Largo. Is that the one that you were needed a tow in a few weeks ago? Or You sound like a bit of a petrol head from some of your posts. See, I used to be in my younger days. I used to be mad about cars. I used to be a bit of a boy racer, but ever since I got married and the first kid came along, I just sort of uh, went for a big family car. You have an automotive engineering degree. Wow, that's impressive. That is really impressive. Yeah, I'm listening. I really am listening, Patricia. That's why I'm asking her what she thinks about the different cars that I'm thinking. I race, drift, and build cars. Wow. You need to show us a video of your workshop or where of the some of the projects that you're working on. That'd be amazing to see. That's really impressive. That's really impressive. Growing and saying goodbye to the sick pack, to the sick pack, and hello to the. Oh man, if you're drifting and you can video that, you that'd be people will watch that. People watch that. See, Ali, I used to box in my younger days, but none of that stuff anymore. I can't do any of that anymore. Into Manchester in an old banger. The engine seized up, so I've been here in Manchester ever since. Where are you originally from, Brian? Because are you from up north? Manchester. Because you don't sound like proper Manchester. Well, he said holiday. There's a conversation going on between Mahmoud and I don't know what he's saying. Yes, Kel, but what is drift? We're saving for an F2 car, so no race days this year. Really? Who's gonna drive that? Are you gonna put your own car into proper races? That's something that we want to see. That's definitely something we want to see. So that's amazing. He said hello to the world. Flab pack is real with this one. Yeah, that's amazing. That absolutely fantastic, guys. Do you realise that we've been going? It's 11:15 now. We've I think we've done better than last week. I think last week was 2 hours and 44 minutes. This week we've got to 2 hours and 45. We've, we've not done bad at all, and we've still got 13 people. Uh, Nick, that is really kind of you. Thank you so much. Um, that is really kind of you. Really appreciate it. Um, all of that, it's 100% charity. It's not. Um, there's no admin fees to pay. There's no there's no overhead costs either because we've got the building for free. Um, we do the cooking in our own homes, and we turn up with a bunch of food. in, Brian. Patricia, thank you very much for spending so long with us and putting up with my mumble jumble. Um, really appreciate it. Thank you very much for turning up and supporting me and supporting everyone else and just hanging out. It's been a pleasure. Brian, I've seen a guy with no arms drifting and racing. It was amazing. What did he use? What did he use to? See, my car's been adapted, Brian. I have push and pull controls. Um, I think my bed is calling too, buddy. See you next time. Take care, Nick. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Um, Thank you, Patricia. You have a good night. Take care. Nick, thanks for stopping out, hanging out with us. Really appreciate it. Uh, Mahmoud's in his bed. Um, okay. I won't go there. Um, Rachel, thank you for sticking around. It's it really has been a pleasure. Nice meeting you, and I'll be over to say hello, and we will be keeping in touch. Um, uh, who else? Hey, nice one. Now, here is, you know this Paxtiano Dirt Frog? You'll see him commenting on pretty much every video that I put out. He's a top man. He's an absolutely brilliant guy. If anyone doesn't know him, you know he's too small for the quality of stuff that he's doing. He's doing some really quality stuff. He's starting off a market garden uh, project, um, and he's taking it from completely a nil base, and he's going through and he's going to try and create a proper functioning market garden, his own style. Now that's a good guy. He's a great supporter. He's an awesome person as well. Really down to earth. Fantastic guy. Liz Zorab's in the house. How are you, Liz? Thanks for. Yeah, I know. I've been going for a while. We've just had a bunch of really good people turn up, and we've just been going. Uh, yeah, it's really been good. Um, I like these late evening lives because you can just sit and chill, and there's a lot of really decent people that turn up to encourage you and keep things going. So it's been all right. Um, where are we? Yeah. Mahmoud, you haven't entertained the people like they were expecting you to do today. I originally came to the bedroom to go to bed. I've been here all night, lol. Oh, Brian, you crack me up, mate. You really do. Paxty, I know that you're getting over your nervousness now. I'm quite chilled now. I'm quite yeah. First week, first week it was kind of crazy. But first half an hour after that, I settled down, mate. Yeah, the five things. So gourds, aubergines, tomatoes, okra, and the last one is my sweet corn. I'm gonna go all out on the sweet corn. I'm gonna, um, I'm just gonna push it. I'm gonna try and get quite a few. I'm gonna try and get quite a few cobs going this year. Let's see what we can do with the sweet corn. So they're the five things that they're my five things. Yeah, you couldn't entertain because the I think Patricia tried to squash it last time. Can't grow sweet corn. I'm good. The badgers get it. What they get? How do they get the sweet corn? Badgers don't climb. Seed before it grows, or my fear of Patricia. They trample the plants. Last Stand is stopping by to show some support. Thank you very much. Please hit that like. Um, and there's lots of good people in here. Hello. Thank you for stopping by. That's very kind of you. They trample the plants. Don't they trample your other plants? Or do they just like sweet to trample on sweet corn? I've been told by the oldies on my site that I must not grow sweet corn. Have you tried it before? I'd just do it. Oh, oh, Liz, quality. UK scrappers here. You're right. How are you doing, mate? Another really cool support. A really nice guy. Brilliant to have him here. Uh, I'm going. Sorry, I wasn't around longer, but I need to be up at 5. Okay, go and get some rest. Oh, we've been having giggles. We've been raided by the kids. They tried taking over the dream. Then they decided to troll me online, so that's been fun. Uh, could you try it in your backyard? Does sweet corn attract badgers? I've never heard of that. I've never really heard of that before. We've got 14 people in the house. It's nearly 11 o'clock. We've done brilliant. Nearly 3 hours solid. I've been going for 3 hours. That's all right. That's all right. Um, Sweet corn apparently. See, we don't get that kind of wildlife around where we are. I wanted a hedgehog, to move into the garden. So I've got a big pile of wood at the bottom of the garden. I was hoping take care, Espen. Thanks very much. How did you chat for 3 hours about? I don't know. I just, I just did. Um, um, I know raccoons, deer, and coyotes will eat. Coyote dogs eat sweet corn. Okay. Take care, Espen. Have a good night, mate. Wife's already running my bath. Isn't it a bit late to have a bath? Brian's done all right this week. He's put in some proper one-liners. I can't usually manage. Never thought of that, Liz. I reckon he's got a bucket under the table. I showed you what. Well, I showed you what I'm sitting on. I'm still sitting on that ball. I need to go and spend half an hour with Mr. J before he heads up to bed. Take care, Liz. Thanks very much for popping in. It's been a pleasure. Um, only mucky people have baths, lol. Or, hey, Carl's back. Who's Carl? Oh, not in it, eh? Or tie a knot. Okay. I get it now. I missed the tie part, Carl. I just saw a knot in it, and I was like, what? But yeah. um. Coyotes will eat melons, wild persimmons, and other stuff you wouldn't think like carnivorous animal would eat. That's amazing. We don't get many coyotes around here. Just a few foxes, but they're normally just like digging stuff up. Um, 10 people. 10 people have managed to hang about and listen to me for 3 hours. This has been amazing, guys. Thank you very much for stopping over. Um, it's my cat is a carnivore and she ate a chili and had the squirts for days. Oh, that must have been messy. Is it a house cat or a? You're right, Monty. Badgers don't climb; they glide in. Oh, oh, my face is hurting. Oh. Oh. Hi, Karen. How are you doing? I'm just laughing at Kelly's cat at the moment. She's been feeding it Vindaloo. Kelly's cat. Kelly's cat's the. It's been. What's been happening with Kelly's cat? What have you been doing? Doing to it? Relax, compose. Yeah. Kelly's cat. She's been giving it diarrhea by feeding it chilies. Oh man. Oh. We've still got 11 people. We've got 64 likes. That's done. We've done all right, haven't we? Oh my god, this is killing me. Oh, that is. How did it get the chili? How did the cat get the chili? The consequences are in its name, Vindaloo. Took it off my veg rack. Was it fresh chili? Was it powder? Oh, this is too funny. Um, that must have been so messy though. It must have been proper messy. My dog ate a chili one time and sprayed the walls with, well, um, I found her sneezing with chili stalk next to her. 2 hours later, she and cried all night. That's crazy, but my dog will eat hot stuff. He wants the food bad enough. Scrapping Irish. How are you doing, mate? We're jumping up in numbers again. We're up to 14. Scrapping Irish. We're talking about giving our pets diarrhea. So far, Kelly gave her cat diarrhea, and Karen's given her dog diarrhea. This is madness. Absolutely crazy. Um, 13 people still here. Well, we just lost a couple because such a wonderful, mature chat. Who can not laugh at a cat with diarrhea? Right, Karen, take care. Have a good night. I'm not sure we're going to be on much longer. We've been going for 3 hours. I'm starting to get a headache. I guess we could say everyone. I guess we could say everyone's talk. What? I don't get it. I was expecting another one-liner from you, but I don't get it. Thanks, Karen, for stopping by. It's really been a pleasure, as always. Um, okay. I get it now. See, unless you spell it out for me, you need to know that these things are going to go well. After St. Patrick's tomorrow, I will have diarrhea. Oh my gosh. I've got to 485, by the way. Fantastic, Kelly. That's really good news. Um, how many did you pick up during the week last week? Do you guys prefer Saturdays or Sundays for these little chit chats? So I think Saturday's a better day. I was I was 108, now down to 108. Weird. Okay, so you started off on 105. That's three for you, mate. That's all right. If anyone hasn't got Dojo Allotment Mayhem Fenwick, if you could just pop by and say hello to him. Let's see if we could get him to 110. That'd be amazing. I grew up with an Irish dad. Paddy's Day was celebrated more than. Ah, okay. It's an Irish Christmas. Yeah. Let's see if anyone hasn't got him, just go and say hello to him. Let's get him to 110. Um, let's get him to his target. It'd be nice if we could do that for him. He's a cracking bloke as well. He did a live from his greenhouse the other day. It was quite funny. First live he did, and I was on it with him. We've had a good run. We're well over 3 hours now. Doesn't anyone want to go to bed? How many? We've got. It's saying 12 people. How many people have we still got here? I don't know what I've picked up this week. I don't know. I don't usually track of my numbers, but I know I've picked up 220 in the last month, which isn't bad for a little channel. Kelly, I think you could get more than that. Any day is cool. I think I like Saturdays. I'm gonna stick to Saturdays. It's gonna be because Sundays I've always got too much on because if something goes on and then I've got to help out with them then I can't do that and they've got to get ready for school the next day, especially if they're not settling. So I think Saturdays is a better day. So if we stick to Saturdays, and then I'll do these random ones every now and then. Well, is that a decent plan? Because you've got to consult with the team spanner, haven't we? Yeah. Okay. Let's stick to Saturdays. Um, is Mr. B going to start his gardening channel? Okay, I'm down to 1266. Oh. Oh, we've got a big hitter in the house now. WTF Mike Albright is here. Fantastic. Mike, I'm really happy that you joined us. I'm really pleased that you're here. You know, Mike's one of the first guys that met him on Call Outdoors. He's a top bloke. He really is. If you do like a more of a fruity chat, shall we say, Mike streams late night. Mike streams late night, and his chats can get quite exciting, shall we say. And he is, and he's a nice guy. 68 likes. We're 11, and we're We've still got 12 people in here. Dojo, have you got to your 110 yet? Oh, Brian. Brian, you're bonkers, man. Oh. So we've still got a few people in here. We've got Mike, we've got Kelly, we've got Dave Fenwick. Who else we've got? Who else have we got? We've got Brian still here, popping in and out. Um, we've got UK Scrapper here. We've got, yeah, we're all right. I think I'm the only spanner left. Um, we've been having some quite nice. There's another one. Ooh. Brian, I think you've got someone to rival your jokes, mate. Do you know that, Carl? That's perfect time. It's been about gardening and Bovril. What is Bovril? That used to mean something else when I was a little spanner. So we've still got Carl here. We've got Dave. We've got Kelly. We've got Mike. We've got UK Scrapper. Um, but it's still showing 11 people. Just a pro tip: if a kitty ever starts smoking, slow down. Is it like gravy? Is it like gravy? Lurkers, lol. Oh, this has been. So Craig saying no, it's not like gravy, and Kelly saying yeah, it's like gravy. Could I put it on my chips? It is like runny gravy. Yeah, Kelly, you battle it out with Craig. He's saying it's not. Um, and Mike. Oh, this is crazy. Okay, well, alright. Right, okay. Guys, we've been... Prudent Girl is here. We've been going for over 3 hours now. I think, should we call it a day? What do you think? But should we do a raid on someone should we do a raid on someone? I'm gonna drop, let me see. BNO's live. So I'm gonna drop BNO's link. Let's raid BNO family garden raid. So hashtag family garden raid. Let's do that, and let's head over. Let's head over to BNO. So everyone, just follow that link. Head over to BNO, and we'll. My mouth needs a rest now, and I think break. So if everyone heads over to, thank you all for joining me. Thank you for all for hanging out. Let's go raid BNO and then get to, yeah. Thanks everyone. I really appreciate you coming over. Yeah. So BNO, let's raid BNO. Let's raid BNO. Come on, let's do it. I've still got 8 people. It's saying in here. Go on, get over there. Right, okay. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I'm going to end it. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Dave, get over to that. Get over to BNO.